Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Right on.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson out of the pistol. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
DC, ready? DC. Hey! Get on!
And the pistol, Jackson ready. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2nd down, Jackson. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
13. 180.
Jackson up top again. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7.
Go.
Here's Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
You at X. You at X. 180.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Yo. 180.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. This one complete to Bateman.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Coleman. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Bateman is the motion man. Back to throw, Jackson. Looking downfield for Coleman. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
180.
3rd and long for Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second down and 8.
You. 180. Nice shot.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This About as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to.
Marcus Jones now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing now is May. He's got Douglas going deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now, May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is May. This is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
What is it? Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to air this one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and 9.
13. Sit up.
Jackson now. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, middle. Get on. Get on.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Michael Pierce there to meet him.
Report. 180.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take, half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Jordan Stout now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, here's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a 1st down. Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May gonna look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw now, May. Down the sideline. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
To throw on 1st down is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll go play action with May. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half, You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets up to the 24. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking downfield for Coleman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Second down. Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to complete.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's second and 9.
You. Hey, hey. Sit up.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Real quick, ready? 13, 13. 180. Sit up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Down at the 12.
Hey,
it's first and 10.
Get on. Sit up.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Go. 180. Sit up.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's May. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6.
You are X. You are X. Sit up.
Now give on the ground. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
Don't worry. Yo. No.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Gainwell. And he'll get about 5.
Ready up. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
May now on 1st and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Second down and 8.
Hey, hey. Alpha, sit on. 180. Nice shot. Sit on.
Here's Henry. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, report.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
180.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
You. Nice shot. Sit on.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Sit on.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
May to the air once more. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
Here's May again. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, sit up.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's caught left side by Cooper. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, New England.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
May to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Let's go now.
To throw again is May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On one, ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Baker. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. To throw now, May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Throwing now is May. They'll try to set up the screen here. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll come up now for second down. Out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2. Now, May. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.